Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. I do hope you're well. Right, we're back in Poppyfields. Look at our little flamingos enjoying, just chilling out on the little island there. Yeah, so we're going to be finishing off our lake today. There's some people wandering around it, which is good to see. What I haven't done is anything enrichment wise yet, so I might have a quick look at that, and then it's really just a case of just getting some bushes and trees in around this edge. um, and I was going to do a building over here, wasn't I? I was going to do kind of a backstagey bit on here. Maybe I'll do that first. Let's get on with that. Let's do that. So what do I want to use for this? What sort of material? Brick, I'm thinking, might look nice. Let's see what else we've got. There is that new material. This 3D one. What does this look like? See, I do quite like that. I think that could look nice. Let's do a bit of building and just see how it ends up. Can I colour this? I can. Just wondering if I might want it to sort of blend in a bit. Oh, do you know what? This could be kind of fun. Right, I'm going to try something. Whoops, already done that wrong. I'm going to do something. Let's take it to there. Right, let's just quickly maneuver that in such a way that it's not going to intrude. I'm concerned with this bit over here, of course. I want it to kind of just clip on this corner here. Like that. And then I've just got a little bit there that I might need to do something there. Do I want to? Yeah, I can do that. I can just have it sort of clipping into that building like that. Right, so then what I'm thinking is I'm just going to duplicate that to there and then just lighten the colour, and I'm going to kind of grade it as it goes up. Oh, hang on, need to change the height. And then once more I don't know what this is going to look like, but it's something a bit different, isn't it? I quite like that. Kind of, it's not too in your face. Not yet anyway. I mean, it's quite obvious, but I'm okay with that because I'll decorate it. So it needs a roof. Let's give it something a bit different. Ooh. Let's just try something and just see what it looks like. How is that going to look? No, I'm not sure about that. Ooh, maybe the tin could look good. Not sure. How about a nice corrugated? Can this be coloured? No, it cannot. Let's just see what else we've got. I don't want anything too showy. Right, so this one can be coloured. That looks a bit in your face, doesn't it? I wonder if a nice grey might work a bit better. Kind of blended in. Ah, do you know what? I'm not sure. I think maybe even a bit of thatch, possibly. I do like the tile. Actually, this is quite a nice one, isn't it? Let's have a look. I quite like this one because this can be coloured to match. I have no idea what this is going to look like. Ooh, what have I done there? The paint should probably be green. Yeah, there we go. I kind of like that. I think that could look pretty good. It'll be kind of blended in. Now I've got to just check that bit, because obviously I don't want that poking down yet. So I might just have to lift it a tiny bit, which is fine. Oh, hang on, I've just put that completely the wrong angle as well. Right, now let's just double check that. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. I just need to lift the whole thing up, which I can do. Whoops, no, that's the wrong angle. Hang on, I need that one. Oh, hang on, look, I've done this one wrong as well. Blimey, I swear to you, I'm not drunk. Oh dear. I also have no idea why I didn't do a back wall. Never mind. Hang on, let's get the flat roof out. I'm assuming there's a flat bit to match this. Okay, I can't see it. What's it called? Painted slate. Painted brick. Ah, okay, so it's a very different looking piece. Well, that's fine, because we'll get some trims. Let's get the edge on first. Oh dear. Can't click in the right place today. Okay, and then we want hopefully this. Hang on, I need to change something. Hang on, let's put that right down. Okay. Good stuff. Right, let's just come out and see. It's a bit in your face, but it kind of blends in at the same time. I think once I get some trees and whatever around, obviously I'll put some windows on. First though, I just need to raise it up, just so that it's not poking in here. So yeah, it's going to have to go up a fair bit actually. Yeah, but then that leaves a corner kind of exposed. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm going to intermingle this actually. That's okay, I think what I'm going to have to do, I think I'm going to have to bring it out like so. Let's go with that. I wanted it to be a little bit more integrated, but I don't think it's just not quite feasible. Let's at least get this back wall in. So this will all get hidden back here. I'll do a whole load of foliage in here. See, I wanted it to look like it was connected to the other thingies, but what I could do, I could put a door there and have this pathway coming off down there, couldn't I? So I reckon if I just maneuver these a bit so they're a bit less kind of sticking out over here, and get a little pathway here. Whoops. Like so. And then I will just continue this hedging. I don't mind too much of this looking a bit overgrown, because that's kind of the point of these pathways. And then we just had a few of these dotted through. Lovely stuff. And then we've got the Gilder Rose as well, which just adds a little bit of extra colour, and then some flowers which we like. Lovely, look at that. It's a nice little overgrown pathway there. Let's come back to here and let's get a door. Just make sure that's connected. Yes, it is. Lovely. And then we'll get a little light up on here. Good. Right, so there's your little backstage bit. Right, and then we want some windows. So, how modern do we want it to look? I do like those ones. Ah, those are a little bit different, aren't they? I definitely don't want them blue. I would probably want them green. Actually, depends where they're going to go. I think what I want to do is sort of create extra big windows. Actually, I'll tell you what I might do, because it's got the windowsill, which obviously wouldn't be in the middle. So I wonder if I could turn that like that. Kind of make them look like they're bigger than they are. I think that looks pretty snazzy. Right, so let's line these up. Oh, you are kidding me. It's never as easy as you think, is it? Right. Oh, and now it's not showing me the grid. Oh my word. I think this game just killed me. Honestly, okay. Fine. Let's do a position snap, see if that helps. Okay, we'll position snap. Do you know what? I think I'm going to go all the way. Actually, I wonder if yeah, I can position snap like that and then just maneuver these ones downwards. Let's do that. Okay, so we've got a whole load of windows there. I think too many windows. Might even lose those ones. It's not quite coming together this yet, is it? It needs a bit of a break in the green, I think. I think let's get some modern, something modern. I don't know what, but something modern. Let's just bring this down. Let's just see if I can. I don't know. It needs to do. Actually, hang on. First, let's get the whole thing actually in the ground. Which probably means I need to. Yeah. Let's just take them back up again. Okay, so we need something, don't we? It needs It needs a little va-va-voom. Okay, let's just split that off. Let's see if we can. I don't know what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to do something. Let's. Oh, hang on. Where are we? Right. Let's just have a look in here. Let's just see what I can do with this. I always like these pieces. They're kind of my go-to when I'm trying to create a new looking thing. See that's already it's just a bit nicer, isn't it? Just wondering actually, because what have we got in here? We've got swans and we've got flamingos. So I'm just wondering, what have we got here? Okay, so that's a swan, but it's not very big. Let's just check the flamingo. Is there anything here? No. That's quite disappointing, really, isn't it? But, you know, this is still a nice piece. Even without that, I think I just want to move that out a tiny bit, just so the graphics aren't glitching. And then I wonder whether it's going to work if I duplicate it either side as well. Yeah, that does look nice already, doesn't it? So this bit will have some more foliage around it. Ah, now, can the staff still traverse in front of that? Yes, good. Excellent. Okay, so that's looking better now. A little bit tight for the staff, but yeah, actually that's fine. That looks pretty good. So yeah, it's not going to need as much sort of hiding as I thought. Cool. Let's do a bit of nature work then. Let's go ash tree. Right, I need to get rid of all this snapping. So I'm thinking a nice big ash tree on the side here. I don't mind if it kind of goes into the building, obviously, because it doesn't matter, basically. Obviously, I've got to hope that it's not these aren't going to block the staff. If they do, I'll have to move them around a bit. I'm going to try and do a little bit of something along the front here. I don't want it to look too busy. A little bit of this, some bushwork, just to try and make it look a bit established, you know. Let's get the old. Let's get a bit of this on the corner. Right, let's just check staff. Yeah, they can still just about get around there. So that's good. Okay. It's decent. It's not perfect. Does it look okay at night? Yes. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, I like it. I do. It's not quite there yet. It's not quite there. I'm not sure what it needs, but I feel like it needs a little something. I'll tell you what, it probably just needs a climber. Let's do it. Let's do a bit of bushwork, I reckon. Let's let's do some of this. We've got a flying flamingo there, or flapping flamingo anyway. Let's just get some of this going on. Like that. Yeah, let's just see, how does that look? Yeah, that's a bit nicer, isn't it? It looks like it's got a bit more of a purpose. You know, having these fancy bits looks like they're, you know, something is climbing up them for a reason now. Yeah, okay. Good. Right. So let's do some bushwork elsewhere. Now I'm just wondering whether I want to actually do bushes or a few trees kind of as bushes. I don't want too much because it's all a bit, you know, it's meant to be quite open really. But I like this sort of thing where you just have some of these trees kind of just sunk into the ground. Just it makes these little bushy areas. I think it works really well. It's very simple and it's very effective. Okay, that's a good one. Let's see what else we've got that I could use. Let's have a look at the common ash. No, how about something with a different colour? You've got these lovely yellow ones somewhere, haven't we? Like this. Just get the odd bit of this. You know, some of them obviously can be pretty much full-on trees. I don't mind that. Okay, just dot a bit of that around. See what else do I think it needs. Just want to imagine that you were coming in here. I don't think it needs any more than that. I like this being nice and open. What's it look like from around here? Yeah, so if you were coming along here, you could stand here and look in as well. That's fine. Again, don't mind that. Probably needs some work in here. I'll tell you what it needs under here. It needs some ferns under here. Or does it need bracken? No, this will do. I mean, bracken and ferns is basically the same thing, but this is quite a nice one. If I can create a little sort of a blanket under here, and then get a few of these taller ones in as well. I'll get rid of the grass. I'll make this a fairly sort of dense. Whoops, didn't mean to add that to a group. Okay, and then let's get some mud going on under here. Let's do a bit of terrain sort of painting as well, because there wouldn't be a lot of grass growing really with. Hang on, that's rock. I thought I was doing something wrong there. I knew that didn't look right. It's really hard to tell when it's in the shade like that. Right, yeah, so there wouldn't be a huge amount of grass going on with swans and flamingos because they've got webbed feet and so they flatten grass. So it's not, you know, not realistic that all of this is grass. Let's just dumb it down a bit. Yeah, it's way too grassy, way too clean. These are not clean animals. I don't mind some. Here we go, this is looking better. Let's spread the dirt. So I haven't actually decided what my next habitat's going to be yet, but something smaller and more intricate, I think. Lovely. So I haven't quite finished here, have I? This is still looking... Right, what have we got? Oh yeah, so that goes... Okay, so we've got a little area here that needs a little something in, doesn't it? I don't know if I can squeeze a habitat in there or not. Maybe something like the ocelot, which is from the new pack, which I haven't bought yet. I will do. That might be able to get squeezed into there. So I guess the other thing to do was going to be enrichment. So let's get into here. So we've got, is it greater flamingo, is it? And I don't know what the swan's called. There it is, the mute swan. So what have we got? Oh, we have got a big one. We've got the forage pool. I reckon I can squeeze one of those in over here. Lovely stuff. I don't think we need another one, do we? No, it's not going to fit there anyway. Okay, just one forage pool, I think makes sense. Or, yeah, that's fine. What have we got here? We've got a water pool. I wonder if I could squeeze one of those in. That's going to really annoy them if I put that in there. There we go. That works. What other big ones have we got? Oh, the beaver pool. That's a bit fancy. We don't want that. A waterfall. I do quite like these. Let's have a look. I reckon I could squeeze one of these in over here. These things, I'm not sure. Yes, good, accessible. I have tried putting them in the water before, and it sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. How is this working? Let's have a look. Water pool inaccessible. Okay, that's not good. Why is that inaccessible? Accessible. Inaccessible. What? Make your mind up. Why are you inaccessible? Come on. I mean, what is inaccessible about that? Fine. You're not going to have one then. I don't faff around with these things. If it's not going to work, I'm not going to do it. What do we got? We got little fruit spike things. I think these are good. Let's just dot a couple of these around. I like to put these things near the pathways because it means the animals are going over to where the people are. Let's get a little scent marker down. Let's do one of them over where we got over here. Give them a little sprinkler back here, why not? Bit of fun. I don't really like these balls, they look a bit silly. I think that's basically everything, isn't it? Yeah. Let's give them another feeder here. Let's just, yeah, there's no harm in giving them plenty of different feeders. Let's just check that I've actually got all their food qualities up. Haven't done their maintenance either. Let's do that. Not that it matters at all. Beautiful. Right, now we've just got a gathering point, which I reckon would be somewhere like this. So this is number 9. Ah, of course we need 2 of these, don't we? Water obstructs food throw. Okay, I just wonder if I could just bring it over here a bit more. Would that work? Hey, you can throw food. Fantastic. Right, so let's do this one. So that's number 9. So that logically that should be September because I've been going month at a time. So this is flamingos, and I guess logically let's do the other one over here. I know you won't be able to throw food on this one because it's nowhere near. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know. What do you think? I just think these are sort of logical places for the talks to be. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to say leave that let's do this one. So this is number 10. Let's do this in October. And that one is swans. Fantastic. Right, so that's that done. How about some education boards? So we're nearly at the end of the episode, but I do just want to get a couple of these put in just to tell people what's going on. So let's get a couple over here. So we'll get sort of one for each animal in. I'll do a little bit more bushwork, I think, actually, in the next episode. Just around this edge, I just feel like it's a little bit bare at the moment. I like the idea of just a few little bushes here and there. Right, so let's do one there and one there. So we'll do a flamingo there, and we'll do a swan. And same again over here, we'll do a flamingo and a swan. Excellent. Okay. Well, it's coming together. So next episode, I will just do a little bit more detailing around here. I want to put a couple of weeds and things in, a little bit of backstagey stuff as well. But it doesn't need a lot actually in the habitat, this one. But I've still got, what have I got? So I've got sort of a little area here to do a bit more work in. Potentially a habitat there. Obviously, I need to edge the pathway along here to connect that all up. I think that's just about it. I think we're kind of done everywhere else. This is all looking fine over here. It's quite a nice shady corner here. I like that. And obviously, yes, I need to fill this hole in here to make sure these buildings are all blended together. So yeah, there we go. Let me know what you think of our lake, my little green backstage building here. I don't know if I'll actually need to put something in there at all. Oh yes, so I'll have to sort out a zone, won't I? Which probably is sensible actually. What have I got in here? I think I've got a keeper hut. I've got a staff room. I will probably put a keeper hut in here, so that these people don't have to go too far. Although actually, is that connected there? No, it's not. No, that's a dead end. So yeah, so at the moment they would have to walk all the way in there. So I'll see what I can squeeze in. I'll have to move this barrier. I might just put a keeper hut in there. I don't mind the staff room being used in there, but I think I'll put the keeper hut in there for them. And then create that as a zone. But yeah, there we go. Let's leave it there. So thank you very much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, then please do hit the like button for me. And if you've got anything you want to say, please leave a comment down below. Until the next episode, do take care of yourselves, and I will see you then. Bye for now.